Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bit different. If you are a part of my Patreon and you saw my last post, you'll know that I had some issues with the recording for episode 15. Just to explain what happened so you all know. Basically, when I record my reactions to shows and everything, I record my reaction and the show at the same time in this software called OBS. And the file for my reaction, like this video file right here, goes into one folder, and then the file for the show, the recording of the show, goes into a different folder. But I accidentally had them go into the same folder, so it was like my reaction and the show that were being recorded at the same time, like overlapping one another, and so the file was just completely corrupted. The audio was all messed up because it was mixing my voice with like the show. And so you can't watch it and can't hear it at all, which really sucks. I've been having a lot of tech issues lately, and I apologize. I don't know what's in the air. I feel like something has been up for the past week because I've just really been struggling, but I apologize. For this episode, I still want to give you all some sort of reaction or review, and so that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be rewatching it, and I'm not gonna do a timer reaction, unfortunately, because I want to pause and talk about what I watched. I think that would be more interesting than doing a full timer rewatch reaction. And I think this will also be nice because I can actually share my thoughts and what I think about these scenes now that I can pause it and everything. So I apologize again that there's not gonna be a timer reaction and that I couldn't share my first time reaction with all of you. If you're watching this on YouTube though, we do have early access videos for the show. We're 4 to 5 weeks ahead on Patreon, and there are also timer reactions, of course, except for this one. Let's cross our fingers that this doesn't happen with any other episode. But yeah, let's just get into the episode and let's do a little review. All right. Poor Tsubaki and Kosei, honestly. That's so false, what she says right there. So cute. I really like Tsubaki and Kosei together, and I said this in my reaction, in my first reaction, I remember, in this episode. There's just something about Tsubaki and Kosei together that I love. And maybe it's because they're childhood friends, maybe it's because they have this shared bond with each other, just from growing up together and from Tsubaki being with Kosei through everything, his mother's death, his piano playing and stuff. There's just something about them that I love, and I kind of want them to be together more than Kosei and Kaori. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but okay, the fact that she's happy about that. It's so funny. I wish she was at least supportive of him, following what he wants to do, you know? And here she is still denying her feelings. Nope. I love her friends. She has great friends, Tsubaki does. This is not the time for that. I didn't realize her scream this time I watched this. This is not lame, okay? Here's another thing. It's not lame to feel these emotions, all right? She's what, in middle school? I've seen some people comment on the fact that Tsubaki is... that they don't like Tsubaki because maybe she's immature or jealous or doesn't show her feelings, but I understand where she's coming from because her and Kosei are childhood friends, and if she were to confess her feelings or admit her feelings for him, that could change their relationship drastically, and like that's a scary thing to think about. I understand these emotions coming from her. Is it kind of annoying? Maybe. This shit's so awkward. They needed to break up though with this part. I don't know, it's just like I feel like this relationship isn't fair to either of them. Like it's not fair to him because obviously she does not like him like that, and it's not fair to her because she's not confronting her own feelings. Like this is just a distraction for her. I don't like this excuse that he made though, that they're both too similar for each other. I hate that too. I hate that he said you can't get emotional about all this. Like, just let people show their emotions. I'm getting emotional watching this again. It just sucks. Like, okay, I feel like I'm talking a lot, but this is a review video. Okay, I will say when I first watched that scene, like when they broke up, I was like, oh yeah, Tsubaki, maybe she'll actually be happy about this breakup because her heart wasn't really 100% into the relationship. But there's just been so much shit that's been thrown at her in the past few episodes, like with her finding out that Koze's leaving, and then like her coming to this realization that she likes Koze, and it's just like a lot. It's a lot for her to handle emotionally, I feel like. So, and then getting dumped on top of all that, like obviously you'd be sad about it. And that was one of her childhood crushes too. So I love him so much. I did not think that I would feel these feelings doing a rewatch like this, honestly. That would have made things much easier. She can try too though. She can try to take this first step. I feel like a lot of us maybe have felt like that before when you see like all your other peers, your friends, maybe your siblings. It just seems like they're progressing so much further or so much quicker than you, and you get into that headspace of like, oh, I will never be able to like make it as far as them or progress as much as they have. And that's just like, it's not true. Okay, it's not true. I think we're all on our own path, and I hope Tsubaki realizes that. And not just with like accomplishments and stuff, but like we're all on our own path emotionally as well, because I think that's what Tsubaki's really struggling with, is like confronting her emotions and like growing more emotionally, if that makes sense. Okay, with this, I think he's trying to comfort her with music. It's not true. My favorite part. It's my favorite part of the whole episode. Mhm. She admits it. I love him. He's so sweet. I'm loving this rewatch already. We're like halfway through the episode. This is great. I'm happy I'm doing this. All these bad omens. That love is growing. That cat is so cute. I knew that was her sister. I don't know if they said what her name was. Oh my god, her like bear pins, bear pigtails. It's so cute. Or are those raccoons? Maybe tanukis? Okay. Also, did she do all this on purpose? Like, did she do all that to Koze just to get closer to Saito? She's so good. I'm wondering how old she is. I don't think we ever figured that out yet. Look at like the aura coming off of her. Wow. Oh, so she's a first year in junior high. Was that like 6th grade? Makes her like 11 or 12? It's crazy. The eye drops. And Koze's crying. He just needs to go. Literally just go. And he is so close to. Literally, he's in the building. About to knock. Watari would not have minded either if he showed up. That's fine. Okay. Something else I want to say about this scene and the way that Koze is like trying to find excuses to go see her, to not see her. I feel like that's not just because he like is like falling in love with her and like is in love with her, but it's also because I think he's afraid of what he's gonna see in the hospital. When you have a sick relative and they're in the hospital, speaking from experience and like from other people I've talked to, it can be really hard to go see these people or someone that you know in a hospital because you don't know what to expect when you walk in. And like in Koze's case, maybe it's been a few days or like a week or something since he's seen Kaori, so it's like, is she gonna be better? Is she gonna be worse? Is this gonna be the last time I see her? Or what? And so I think he's also struggling with that, and like he probably felt those emotions when his mom was sick as well, and so he's like kind of reliving that. What's up with these cats? It's always a black cat. Oh, I love this song. This is the best song in the show. He's gotta bring some to her eventually. I hate this scene. I was genuinely shocked when they showed this scene. I feel like she has to be declining so quickly too. Like if her legs are giving out on her, like something that I'm worried about with this show is that it's gonna show us like very graphically how people's sickness makes them like decline. I think that's why I was so shocked at this, because I felt like they wouldn't show something like this. I wish there was someone to help her too. Like there's no one here. She's all alone. Yeah, I forgot about that scream. This episode is just gorgeous. Like, especially the first half of this episode, with Tsubaki and Koze. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right still, because I got people in my YouTube comments that were like, are you calling him Jose? And I'm like, no, I'm calling him Koze. Is it Kozai? I think it's Koze, based on what I've heard in the show. Anyways, yeah, overall, I just think this episode was gorgeous. The moment with Tsubaki and Koze was definitely my favorite. I really hope that Koze eventually goes to see Kaori soon, because I don't want him to regret anything. I have a good indication of what's gonna happen at the end of this show, and I don't want him to regret anything, like if he doesn't go see Kaori. So yeah, I actually really enjoy doing this like review rewatch. I like being able to share my thoughts during the episode and like while it's actually happening. That's how I actually did my reactions early on. I would like pause and talk about stuff, and especially doing this with a rewatch when I already like saw what happened, it was nice to kind of recap everything and just like spill out what I was thinking. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this as well. I will see you all in the next one for episode 16. I'm crossing my fingers. It will 99.9% sure be a timer reaction and an early access, not a review reaction. But yeah, I really appreciate all of you. Thank you all so much for your support on these videos on Patreon and on YouTube. I know a lot of you are on Patreon for this Your Lie in April series, and I have really been enjoying it. Even though I say I hate the show, I do love it. I think it's gorgeous, and I'm happy that I'm watching it, especially with all of you. It's been a great time. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in the next one for episode 16. Okay, bye everyone.